En una remota región del noroeste de Columbia Británica, en Canadá, miles de kilómetros lejos de la salvaje Ciudad de México, dos hombres hacen su esfuerzo por proteger al suelo nativo y silvestre de la región. Pablo Higgins y Alejandro Companero son empleados por una compañía llamada Canadian Thistle y Perennial Sow Thistle para patrullar las carreteras de predadores invasivos.
Treated. 2 more sprays.
2 more?
Yeah.
Where?
Just on the left side, and then on the bottom lateral.
I think it's gone. I think it's treated.
Okay, perfect.
There's a couple little other ones next to it, actually.
Little rosettes.
I guess that's what they're called.
Okay.
Esta parte de Canadá está llena de recursos invaluables como petróleo y gas, energía eólica y su más preciado recurso, el bosque. Es por esto que esta región está en auge y todo mundo está contratando mano de obra. Es muy fácil encontrar trabajo en zonas como Chetwynd, Dawson Creek y Timber Ridge estos días.
Okay, that's good. It's hard. There you go. Bob's here. Just let that little bad boy drain. Okay. Good. And that's how you fill up a tank. Sweet. And you pop your lid and your strainer back in. Put it on, give it a few pumps, and then you're good. Sweet. Back to work. Sometimes they'll camouflage themselves amongst the other weeds. So you gotta be really vigilant. You gotta have a good eye for this job. Eyes of a hawk, my friend. Eyes of a hawk. Oh, there's one. No, no.
Los hombres ganan $18 la hora por patrullar la región y controlar hierbas que no sean oriundas de esa región. Pablo Higgins.
My name is Paul Higgins, and I'm a senior herbicide applicator for industrial weed management. We spray weeds. We spray, hawkweed and bull thistle and Canada thistle. If it's a really exciting day, we'll get perennial thistle, south thistle, but it doesn't really happen that much. So there's some important stuff to it too. I mean, you gotta know how to use the GPS. You gotta put in coordinates on this pad of paper. That's about it. But you gotta know how to do that. And as long as you can put the pack on, this is called a kestrel. And what it does, it takes several things, but the things we need are the wind speed and the temperature. So just do it right now. It's 4. And there's some boxes here that we fill in. We're not allowed to spray anything when the wind is faster than 8 kilometers, but sometimes it is. But you put a number lower than 8 anyways, because
Alejandro Companero.
Yeah, I'm quite new here. I haven't been a herbicide applicator for very long. I'm kind of grateful for the opportunity to have this position. It's $18 an hour. so far seems like there's not a lot of work involved. It does have its dangers. As you can see, I burnt my face with chemical the other day. That was, it's going away now, but it was an unexpected danger for me. Right now it's probably, we're looking at about 10 o'clock, maybe? What time would it be?
It's about 11.
11, so we haven't started yet technically. We get paid from 7 o'clock in the morning. We drive out here. It takes about an hour to get here from Chetwynd, where our base of operations is. And we get paid for that hour. Then we go to Tim Hortons usually right away. Sometimes we get coffee in Chetwynd first and then go and get another coffee at Tim Hortons in Dawson. There's no Tim Hortons yet in Chetwynd. So then we go down, we come down here. Yesterday, I don't know if you can see over there, there's a road that goes up there's a bridge and the road. And yesterday we decided that's not our jurisdiction over there. That's another territory of weed sprayers. But yesterday Paul, kind of felt like going for a bit of a drive. So we took the car and we drove all the way up. He wanted to see if the road went all the way up to the top, and it did. So this is the truck, this is the operations in here. You can see we got a water tank in the back. Got some chemical in here. The stuff's freaking Milestone. That's what we're putting in there. So we mix a bit of the Milestone in with the water. We put on the pack like so. I generally use Paul's pack because ever since I became his assistant, he just drives the truck, and I'm the one that actually has to get out and spray all the weeds. Paul basically, except for the occasions when I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this, but he likes to run around in the wheat sometimes. And that's about the only time Paul will get out of the truck. He'll go to the crapper and he'll go to Timmy's. This right here, this here lever here is the pump action. And that gets the pressure tight in the pack. And so once the pressure's tight, you get the chemical and the water in the back, they're mixing. You get the pressure, and then you see this little handle here? You squeeze this handle, and out the end comes the magical death elixir. Now, technically right now what I'm doing is spraying. Now, there is chemical, and even though I'm probably killing all of these native plants at the moment.
So here we have how to not sit in the truck with your pack on. This is a #1 rookie mistake. Not only is it illegal,
It's freaking uncomfortable.
but it's very uncomfortable. And I told him twice. I think this is like the third time I told you not to wear your pack in the truck, and what are you doing?
Well, you didn't say not to wear the pack in the truck. You said don't put it on until we start spraying.
Well, and I said that for a reason. Let's see.
Well, it's on now, and I'm leaving it on, and I'm quite comfortable actually. I'm not that uncomfortable.
I think you're
It's a
uncomfortable.
little bit uncomfortable.
I think it's a little bit more uncomfortable.
You get used to it. One gets used to everything in this life.
I think you're
Paul.
underthinking things.
Sometimes Paul gets on my nerves, being the senior herbicide applicator. He seems to be, he is right most of the time, I'll give him that, but he does let you know when he's right, and that kind of infuriates me sometimes.
We found a site of CT. That's Canada thistle. A few things you have to know about the Canada thistle. They're pretty unpredictable. You got to kind of be prepared for everything. Really make sure your pack is perfect. That's the main thing for these guys. You can't have leaks, can't spring that stuff. The other thing is you got to be careful. There's clusters. I like to call them motherships. Is actually the correct term in industrial weed management. And what a mothership is it's a large cluster of weeds that are potentially threatening nearby farms, fields, anything really, and it's going to just sporadically grow. And they can get out of hand really quickly. And are we done?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well then keep going. and they're pretty much the big ones. They're the big no-nos.
These ones look like they're dead already.
Yeah, well, yeah, spray them anyways.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a few terms in industrial veg. There's some lingo you have to know. It's really a learn-on-the-job thing. So Alex is just starting. He's a newbie, but he's learning. He's learning the terms. He's doing all right. Get the tops of them. No, the tops.
Even the dead ones?
The tops of them. Just the tops.
But they're dead.
Doesn't matter if they're dead. Just spray them anyways.
El trabajo que Pablo Higgins y Alejandro Companero han encontrado no es tan conocido por su intensiva labor en sí, y de hecho, conforme Pablo Higgins está más que consciente de esto, este tipo de puesto ha sido la burla entre los otros trabajadores del área.
So where do you want to go?
I don't know.
There's McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't want you to do this. But like I said, we can go to somewhere else if you want it. If you want McDonald's, we can have McDonald's, and then we can go somewhere else for me. Or what we could do is we could go to Safeway and buy a bunch of groceries and stuff. If we wanted to do, well, not groceries, but we could buy food, lunch.
Pre-made food in Safeway?
Yeah. That doesn't sound very good.
Yeah. Doesn't sound too appealing.
I was thinking of, since we're going to Timmy's anyways, I was thinking of getting like a bag of cream cheese again, because that was
Yeah, they're pretty good.
that was magical this morning.
One of my jobs on the coffee break is to take the old Tim Hortons out. So when we get our new Timmy's, there's room.
Hay muchísimo tiempo destinado a esta posición. Una gran cantidad de café y comida chatarra son consumidas cada día.
I got the mozzarella. The double mozzarella. What'd you get?
Think we should get back to work?
Sure. You don't have to do anything?
Well, we stopped spraying. It was about like 11:29.
It's 1:30.
1:34.
You don't have anything. You don't have anything to do here in Dawson?
No, I've pretty much done it all.
Don't need to pick up anything.
Pablo Higgins no niega ninguno de estos hechos. De hecho, muy a menudo, él es el primero en sugerir que los demás hombres del grupo vayan por café.
No.
Can we spray in this? Is this too much rain?
It's too much. So we'll probably just park the truck where we left off, and we'll wait for the rain to stop. It's pretty much what we'll do. And it might blow over. It might blow over really quickly, but
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Pablo Higgins, y de alguna manera, defiende el honor de su profesión.
you're on this job for so long, you gotta kind of grow up and realize that it's not just a job. You know, it's a responsibility. So I take my job pretty seriously, and I'm pretty good at it too.
Él se encoge de hombros en desacuerdo con la frase vernácula cuando oye que alguien se refiere a su trabajo con el apodo que los locales han sugerido: Spraycacion.
So don't wait down the holiday road.